Hey students, it's Tyler here, and in this video I'll be going over how to make sure that your documentary history fair project is correctly and completely submitted in the zFairs system. Before we get started, I've got a few files kind of prepared and ready to go. So first, on my computer in a folder, I have a PDF that contains all of my written materials. This is my title page, process paper, and annotated bibliography that go along with my project. And then separately, in my Google Drive, I have right here my documentary video file. So I just have a really short video. Obviously yours will be longer, but you can see there that it's playing, and that's stored in my Google Drive. So I've got my written materials saved on my computer as a PDF, and I've got my video on Google Drive, and so I am ready to go ahead and begin registering and submitting in zFairs. So let me minimize these, and I'll go into my zFairs window here, and I will log in. So in this video, I'm assuming that you have already clicked your zFairs registration link and created your account, and whether you submitted a project during that process or not, you can log back into zFairs anytime using your username and password. So I've logged back into zFairs. I just need to go click on my name in the top right corner, and then I'm going to click the words My Profile. That's going to take me to a screen where I can verify my personal information, my school and teacher and all that. Please don't change your school. Let us know if you think that's incorrect. But over here on the right, you can see where your space is to actually submit your project. So your project title, the category. Again, if that's incorrect, please let us know. And then the space for your written materials and your link. So you can ignore this entry ID, and if you are on a team, you'll see your teammates down here, but I'm on an individual documentary right now. So I need to upload two things. I need to basically submit my written materials PDF here, and then I need to provide a link to my video file here. So let's dive in and I'll show you how to do each of those. First is the written materials. That's pretty straightforward. The most important thing is just to make sure that you have those saved as a single PDF file on your computer. So I'll go ahead and click upload, and I will find those files where I saved them that I know they're on my desktop here. And I've got my documentary written materials, and I'll press the upload button. There is a size limit of 20 megabytes for that file. If your written materials are over that size, chances are you are using the wrong type of file or something like that, so please let us know. And again, just make sure those written materials are saved as a PDF. And it's really important, I want to make sure that I press save after I've uploaded the file to make sure that that's still visible for the judges. So even after you've pressed upload, make sure you don't close out, make sure you press this save button. And a good way to make sure that your change is saved, you can see here it kind of disappeared. A really good way to double check everything is always just to log completely out of your zFairs account and then to log back in. Okay, that's my written materials. Now I need to give judges access to my documentary video file itself. We have a separate video about how to make sure that your video file is shared properly on Google Drive, so make sure you check that out if you want details. I'll do that quickly here now too. I'm just going to press share, and it's really important that I make sure that this link is set to anyone on the internet with this link can view, and I'm going to copy that link. If I want to be absolutely sure, it never hurts to open a new private or incognito window. Usually that's Control-Shift-N with your browser, and then paste that link. And if you can see it then without being signed into anything, that incognito or private window kind of makes sure that you're signed out of your accounts. And if your video pops up in that incognito or in private window, then you can feel pretty confident that it's going to pop up for your judges as well. So you can see here it took a little bit to load, but it is loading here, and so I can be pretty sure that with this link my judges will be able to see my documentary. So I'll go ahead and close that out. Back in my zFairs, I want to paste that link right here where it says link, and I'm just gonna paste, and you'll see it's a pretty long link there. And again, really important to press save. Now again, just to double check and be absolutely sure of everything, I'm gonna sign out of my account and I'm gonna sign back into my account. And when I sign in and go back to my profile, I can see my written materials are there and my documentary link is there, so I can feel good knowing that the judges are going to be able to access those files as well. If you are not able to create a shareable link for your documentary on Google Drive because of the settings at your school or your organization or anything like that, you can also submit your video to us via WeTransfer. I'll have a separate video posted for that on our CMHF YouTube account that you can check out. Thanks for watching. Good luck with the History Fair.